Hello,
Okay.
everybody. We are live right now. We should be going to check our channel. Hold on. All right, we're live. Hello, chat. So today we will be debating Mrow about the commentary leaks, lyrics, hypocrisies, and all of that. So, Mrow, why do you think lyric commentary is not hypocritical?
Are we talking about commentary as a whole?
Or just like in the situation with Salvo, like doxing Salvo.
I don't believe Salvo was ever doxxed.
Have you seen the leaks?
How was he doxxed?
His phone number was leaked, and I have the leaks, the links in my Discord that I have saved when I covered this
So,
back in the day.
so do you think a leak that Salvo initiated is really counts as a dox?
Yeah, because they posted it in the private group chat so Salvo could get harassed, and Keemstar literally in one of the leaks that you claim to see that he told Chris Denard to go harass Salvo's ex-wife and to go contact Salvo's ex-wife, who's not a public figure at all.
Gotcha. Okay,
And
really quick before we start. So you claim just to get this correct. You claim that Salvo was deplatformed by Lyrics and other commentators before Nicholas DiOrio was doxxed. Is that correct?
yes,
Okay,
because
and then you
if
also
you looked at
claim
the
Lyrics shouldn't be
leaks,
trusted for this.
yeah, because he was like, "It's a nothing burger, bro. It is a nothing burger." But then was supposed to care when Mama Max is flagging him down, which I don't support Mama Max. I think the dude exploits victims, but it's like, how can we feel bad for lyrics when he's advocated for people to be the platform before? That's not even to defend Salvo. Like I can admit, as someone that likes Salvo for his personality, I can admit, yeah, what he did was wrong. And his YouTube channel deserved to get flagged because he did violate two terms of service when he did leak Nicholas DiOrio's phone number. I can admit that.
Okay, and when you say doxing, you're going by the Google definition, right?
Yeah, with malicious intent. And if you've seen the leaks, which I need to like, I'm
So
still
I
looking
I,
for
I want
them.
to disagree with you immediately. We can talk about the hypocrisy stuff, but I feel like we're going to find a hard divide on what we think doxing is because they didn't publish any of this. If
They
anything, it would be
published it in a
Salvo
group
who's
chat because
no,
because
that's not publicly though. Publishing it in a group chat that's private, where none of these people were really posting this thing anywhere,
yeah,
is not
but
necessarily
what
doxing.
was their intent on posting it in a group chat? Why did Keemstar say go
I would
harass
assume it's
Salvo?
whatever they said, but also that's the same group chat where everyone was known to like shit post and do really
And why
hyperbolic
would
memes.
Keemstar post all this information on Salvo when
Why does
Augie
Keemstar do
RFC?
half the shit he does?
Okay,
Keemstar's like a
hold on. You're not
schizophrenic.
even you're interrupting. You're not even finished my point. Why would Keemstar post this information to a group chat where people like Augie RFC said he wanted to go and find and kill Salvo, and then boom, this information just gets posted. His phone number gets posted, a bunch of like his name and all this other stuff gets posted, and it's like now, if Augie were to actually kill Salvo, he's able to.
Do you
Doesn't matter
believe
if
that
he's
Augie really was going to go and kill Salvo?
no, but why would
So I
Keemstar
believe
just
I believe what this is. I believe what this is you're arguing in bad faith.
how am
You're
I
arguing
arguing? How am
something that
I
you don't
arguing
really
bad
believe
faith?
in.
How am I arguing bad faith?
I believe that you're arguing in
It
something right
doesn't
now that you
matter
don't
if
actually believe.
Augie's like Keemstar still is still irresponsible because what if this situation
None of this was
changed
publicly posted. This was posted in a private group chat where
where
people were known to be
Keemstar still
hyperbolic.
told people to harass Salvo's
So
ex-wife?
we can talk about the hypocrisy stuff, but we're hitting a hard divide here because I don't think this is doxing. I think doxing is when you publicly post information onto the internet rather than a group chat.
How? Because group chat is still the intent. Like if you put someone's docs in a
That's not
group chat,
publishing it though.
That is publishing it to a group chat where they can go and find.
That's sending it to a group chat that's private with a group of close friends.
So
That's very different.
So
Triton, like I
let's say,
said,
hold
we
on,
can continue to argue this. We're going to continue to go in circles, though. If you want to hit on the hypocrisy stuff, we can. But this is a hard divide. I don't think it's doxing. I'm not going to change my mind on that. You can continue to explain yourself, but I'm just telling you right now. I don't think it's doxing when it's not publicly posted onto like Twitter or Doxbin or Discord or whatever like that. If it was publicly posted in a public Discord, that would be different. But if it's a private group chat on Twitter where nobody leaked anything until Salvo started to post the group chat, I don't think that's doxing.
I still think it's doxing, but if you're not going to disagree on it, then there's no point of arguing if we're just going to go in circles. Because I'm going to believe what I stand by, no matter what, especially in this situation.
You go by the Google definition, correct?
Yeah, but they published it in a group chat. What was Keemstar's intent in putting that information in there? To harm Salvo, correct? And all these creators could post it, and who knows how many other group chats he's posted. That's just the only one that
publish means for public. Publish means for public. The group chat was not public. So by definition,
this
is not doxing.
a lot of people in there that had malicious intent.
Triton, I'm telling you, this is not doxing. Even by the definition, when you're saying they published it to a group chat, publish means public. Publish means to put something out there publicly. This was not public. This is not doxing any way you spin it. So, I feel like you're arguing in bad faith right now.
How am I arguing about? Okay, so let's say
I feel like you're arguing something that you don't actually believe, and you're trying to fit a narrative.
I do believe it because let's say let's say in my private Ravenhaven chat, I post your address, and you get swatted, right? But it's in a private chat. Did I dox
That's
you,
extremely
yes or no?
different, though. Nothing happened to Salvo.
Okay, but what if something did? Would you still have this mindset? Would you still be saying what you're saying right now?
If Keemstar posted Salvo's address in a private Twitter group chat and then he was proceeded to be swatted, then yeah, I would say that that's a dox because that information was used for malicious reasons. But there's no evidence.
If you post someone's phone number and you can look up someone's phone number, find their name, and if you find their name, you can find their address. So technically,
I'm perfectly aware of that, but nothing like that happened. And all these
people had malicious intent to Salvo. It doesn't matter if they swatted it or not. They could have still done it, and Keemstar had no right to post.
There's no proof of malicious intent past edgy jokes.
Literally, Augie said he wanted to kill Salvo.
The entire group chat.
He literally said he wasn't joking. He literally said he wasn't joking.
Do you believe that Augie really was going to kill Salvo or had any ideation of killing Salvo?
I don't know Augie IRL. Do you know Augie IRL? No. Internet people are
asking
crazy,
you.
Bro.
So really quick, Triton, do you believe that Augie actually wanted to kill Salvo?
Probably. I mean, I don't know. He probably, said it in the moment. He probably can't, but he probably, if he had the opportunity to, he probably would.
So could you summarize that by saying just, I don't know, probably not?
I mean, probably not, but still doesn't excuse what Keemstar did. How does it excuse what Keemstar did? Also, let's talk about the flagging then as well, since they were flagging
Squick, thank you for the 2. I'll read it in a second.
Before the Nicholas Doyle thing happened, Keemstar in that group chat was putting all Salvo's new Twitters in for months, saying, "We got him, guys. I flagged him. We did it." And everyone cheering him on, saying, "Yay, we got him." And then he would post to Twitter, like, "Go flag him, guys." And the next thing you know, like 5 minutes later, boom, his Twitter's gone. Can you explain that? And this is before the doxing even happened.
I don't believe that was before the doxing.
It happened in January 2023.
Of what year?
2023. When did Nicholas Doyle's phone number get leaked? October 2023. So
I believe that was 22.
No,
it was way closer to the time when he was actually making videos.
I don't mean to call you name, but no, it was on Salvo's second channel. It was on Salvo's,
which he was streaming on. Most people have second channels to stream on. That doesn't change anything.
This was.
If you're going to demonize doxing, Triton, if you're going to demonize doxing, you can't try and claim that doxing someone on a second channel is less worse than supposedly doxing someone in a private group chat.
I didn't say it was worse. I didn't even defend Salvo, but you can't say commentary is not hypocritical when they say they don't support doxing, they don't support flagging, they expose people for gay ops.
They flagged a doxer, yeah.
but he
I
wasn't
think
a
if you dox
doxer
someone,
before.
you probably
He
shouldn't be on the
wasn't
platform to
doxing
begin with.
before. He wasn't doxing before October 2023.
Salvo Pancakes was flagged down by Keemstar and Nicholas DiOrio, and I believe a couple other people
Okay,
after Nicholas DiOrio's phone number was leaked.
Was it leaked on January 2023 or was it leaked on October 2023?
Unfortunately, I don't have dates written down. If you're willing to give me, you do? Do you have screenshots or anything like that, or do you just have them written down?
I do. I'm gonna go to my safekeeping channel on a different browser and look. And everyone in the chat that's wait, have you even seen the leaks? Because you don't even like you have.
No, I've seen the leaks. They seem extremely hyperbolic and very very comical in nature. They do not seem genuine, and I feel like it's very disingenuous for you to look at a group chat where people were obviously shit posting and try to claim that there was actual. Yes.
They literally were trying to call Boogie2988 a pedophile. How's that shit posting?
If you read the messages,
guys,
I believe if you read those messages,
that's shit posting. Get out of here.
In a private group chat full of friends, yeah.
No,
those jokes were never meant to see. Okay, Triton, those jokes were never meant to see the light of day.
Oh,
so
yeah,
for you to go into a private group chat,
why did Muda post on Twitter calling Boogie298 a pedophile on Twitter?
That's fucking Mudahar's prerogative. I don't know.
He got it from the group chat.
That has nothing to do with the private group chat.
Yeah,
if you go into a private group chat and you try to go into a private group chat full of friends where things were obviously said that were hyperbolic and comical in nature, and you try to say this was 100% serious. Augie was 100% trying to kill Salvo Pancakes. Boogie2988 is 100% like they called him a pedophile. What the fuck? Like that's insane. That's just arguing in bad faith because they're obvious jokes.
How is it joking when Muda put it publicly on Twitter and said?
I'm not talking about what Muda said on Twitter. I'm talking about how you're treating the group chat.
Yeah, because Muda was a part of the group chat and he got his information from the
That's wonderful, but we're not talking about Mudahar's public tweets. We're talking about the private group chat and what was said in there.
Yeah, what was said is they called Boogie298 a pedophile, so Muda went.
And if you read those messages, it's obvious that they are comical in nature and they are not meant to be taken seriously.
Then why did Muda take it seriously, put it on Twitter, and make Boogie look like a pedophile then?
Because Boogie's like 20 years older than his girlfriend. I think anyone with a right brain could probably look at that age gap.
Muda lied about the age on purpose. He said that the girl was 18 when the girl was 20.
Boogie2988 admitted to telling people it was 18 though.
Did he really? What's the screenshots? You have screenshots of that?
That's what they claimed in the private group chat. If you're claiming everything said in there was 100% serious, then you have to believe it, right?
Keemstar lied. Like Keemstar literally lied. He had no evidence in the group chat.
Okay, so are you trying to claim that this group chat is 100% satirical or 100% true? Because I feel like I feel like you can't flip flop here.
It's 50-50 like this, but
and you're the dictator on whether or not it was a joke or it was serious. Is that correct?
I'm not a dictator. I'm just giving what I believe. If you don't believe it's a joke,
but you're dictating whether or not you believe whatever is a joke or whether it's serious.
Yeah, it's commentary. Like I can give my opinion on it, and my opinion is they were serious because they posted his phone number and he told Chris Denard to go harass his wife. And I'm still looking through. It doesn't matter if Salvo's bad. Like, they still are bad. You know, look.
I don't think Salvo's bad. I think he's a doxer and he deserved to be flagged down.
Okay, just his YouTube channel did deserve to be flagged down when he posted Nicholas DiOrio's phone number. I'll admit that. But his Twitters, before he doxed DiOrio, that's not explained. And look. Oh, I'm trying to find.
I feel like this goes back to our discussion a little bit about Zaptai, where I asked you if I sent you a screenshot of me saying I'm a pedophile, would you 100% believe that? And you conceded and said no because there's no evidence. I feel like you're taking what these people say, which is entirely hyperbolic, and you're making it 100% serious.
Yeah, because they did. I mean, like they obviously wanted to harm Salvo, and his Twitters got taken down.
They don't obviously want to harm Salvo. If Augie RFC, someone who is known to shitpost and known to say fucking retarded jokes, says I'm gonna kill fucking again, this goes back to the Zaptai debate. I literally said if I told you right now I'm a pedophile, this is not a joke, would you believe me? You said no. Why is it different for Augie RFC with Salvo?
Doesn't matter. The point is Keemstar posted his.
No, tell me why it's different.
I didn't say the argument is not if Augie was serious or not. The argument is Keemstar still.
No,
But
you
he,
claimed
I
or
didn't.
you claimed or implied that it was serious. Why do you think that that's
How did
serious?
I imply that he was serious? All I said was that Keemstar should have not posted
Okay,
his
yes or no? Do you think
information.
it's serious?
No, and I haven't said the
Okay,
words.
obviously.
It
Now,
doesn't
why are
take
you
away from
using
my
that as an
point
argument to back your
because
fucking doxing claim up?
Keemstar doesn't know if it's serious. Now, why would he post? Why?
Keemstar knows it's not serious. What do
Why
you
did he
mean?
post this information in the group chat anyways? Like, there's no.
Because it's a private group chat where they were all being edgy.
So you post people's phone numbers in group chats to be edgy?
If it is a private group of friends where you know nobody is going to actually do anything, which I'm assuming was the case, yeah, I would probably do some retarded shit if
So
I knew there was going to be
you
no consequence and it was for laughs.
so you're saying you put people's phone numbers in private group chats. So therefore you've doxed people in multiple private group chats. Is that correct?
Doxing and private do not work together.
If you're harassing someone and you're sending people to harass
We are not
somebody,
talking about harassment.
they were harassing Salvo by flagging down his Twitters, and I stand by that 100%.
That's not harassment. That's flagging down a doxer's Twitter.
Did he dox Nicholas Furio on his Twitter?
No, he doxed him on YouTube, but that doesn't change his character. He is a doxer. Do you believe that people who commit crimes like that should be allowed on any platform?
But he wasn't. This was before he doxed Nicholas Furio, though. That's what you don't.
I just simply don't believe that. I just simply, from the timeline I'm aware of, I just simply don't believe that. But even if it was the case, I don't really care because Salvo Pancakes has shown time and time again he's willing to lie to ruin people's reputations. He's willing to dox people, and he's willing to defend those actions.
Still trying to find dates. If anyone has like the leaks still, DM me. I'm still trying to find the fucking dates. Should have got prepared, but it is very hypocritical to flag down people that you don't like. And this was before. Hold on, I need to get this before I keep talking. Hold on, I'm still trying to find this shit ass fucking leaks. Problem is, it's kind of old.
I believe when they flagged down his shit originally, he doxed Chris the Narc. And then he
No,
proceeded
that was
after that to
before.
dox.
This was in New
Yes,
Year's
I'm
of
saying that's what I'm saying. I'm
2023.
saying no, I'm telling you, I believe he doxed two separate people, Chris the Narc being one, Nicholas
Chris,
Guerrero being the other one.
Chris the
What
Narc
I'm
was
looking at
one.
right now, I believe Chris the Narc was originally doxed, which led to them taking down his Twitters to begin with. And then
No, because you're getting the dates mixed up. Chris the Narc was doxed in September of 2023. Salvo's Twitters was being flagged in that group chat way before then. Way before then.
okay, let's see what we got here. September is when the Def Noodle shit happened.
Oh, does he admit? Okay, I found one where he admits to getting a shadow ban May 31, 2023.
Shadow banned?
No, ban, not shadow. I don't believe in that shadow ban bullshit anyways. That shit's fucking fake. And if you believe in that shit, you're a schizophrenic retard, but here's the wife thing.
What's up?
I found the wife thing too. This was February 2023, before any doxing happened.
Okay.
Here's more doxing.
Again, that's objectively not doxing by definition.
It's still
Do I
in
need
a
to
group
teach
chat.
you what doxing means?
It's still in a group chat with
Triton, buddy, do I need to teach you what doxing means?
You're
using that word entirely wrong. You're lying about this
How
situation.
am I lying? He was doxing a fucking group chat.
No, this is not what doxing means. You're an idiot if you believe this.
Why are you spurging? You're crying like a little bitch.
What?
You're literally screaming like, calm down, buddy.
You wanted a fucking debate, retard. You want this to be calm and collected and not entertaining at all?
What you sound like?
Do you think this is going to be a fucking entertaining YouTube video if I'm just sitting here with my fucking teacup, my pinky up in the air? I'm going to fucking yell so it's entertaining, so I'm not wasting my fucking time debating you on shitty commentary shit that's been solved months ago. So if your only response to me trying to make fucking content here is, oh, you're spurging. No, you're fucking retarded. You don't know what doxing is, and you don't know what you're talking about.
Doesn't have to be public. If you're putting in a private group
yes, it does. By definition, it does. Triton, by definition.
You're interrupting me. I can't even.
Yes, I'm interrupting you because you're a fucking retard. By definition, doxing is public.
Shit, you can't even have to debate. You're a fucking child, bro. I've been trying to argue my point, and you've been interrupting me this whole time because you're a fucking child. And you're a piece of shit.
What does doxing mean? Tell me what doxing means.
Putting someone's private information out there in an attempt to harass somebody.
In the public, correct?
Yeah, and in group chats where you can go.
Nope. Buddy, are you going by the Google definition or are you going by your own fucking retard definition that you made up in your head? Because it's very important if we're going to argue about doxing that we get we get the definition fucking down hard. Because this is like a legal thing. This is not a moral thing. Doxing is like set in stone. We know what it means. I just don't think you know what it means.
Hold on, I'm finding a doxing definition right now.
Search for and publish private or identifying information about a particular individual on the internet, typically with malicious intent. Publish inherently means to publish publicly. That is what publish means. Do I have to read you the definition of publish?
And publish in a group chat. You're still publishing in a group chat.
No, that's not in the fucking definition. You're retarded.
It's intent. If I'm retarded, why are you here? Why are you talking to me then? If I'm so retarded, why are you here?
Because I didn't want to fucking edit and I thought this would be entertaining. But it's literally just you misrepresenting what the word doxing means.
No, it's not. So if I dox
yes, it is. You're actively lying about the definition.
Give me your address and let me post it in a private group chat.
No? Are you retarded?
That's not doxing according to you.
That doesn't mean I'm going to give you a fucking random stranger online my address. It's not a good thing, probably, to send things around privately. Okay, Triton, listen to me, buddy. I know this is a hard concept for you to understand. I know basic fucking concepts are hard for you to understand, all right? And I apologize that you're like this, okay? I really do. But doxing is releasing someone's information publicly. It is not a good thing to go privately to your group chats or to your friends and send addresses or phone numbers. That's not a good thing to do. But to label it as doxing is completely misrepresenting what it is. When you say doxing, people are going to think that they put this phone number on the fucking Twitter or on YouTube, like what Salvo did twice. You're blatantly misrepresenting what happened in this group chat. You're treating it as if it was this sincere, genuine thing, when all of it was most likely and I would be willing to argue is satirical in nature and just shit posts between friends.
Is Keemstar paying you to be his #1 defender? Are you getting paid for this?
Who am I defending?
You're defending them like, oh, they didn't flag anybody.
No, who am I defending? Who?
You're defending Keemstar and the people in the fucking.
I don't fucking like Keemstar. I think he's a fucking retard, but I don't like people lying about people. I think you're lying about Keemstar when you say you doxed someone.
He did in that group chat.
Okay, Triton, by definition, he did not. Do I have to go and read you the fucking definition again?
I know what the definition is, and it's
no, you fucking
counts.
don't. You
it
don't.
Still counts.
Okay, doxing is to release something publicly. They did not release it publicly. You genuinely just don't know what the definition is.
People in chat say, okay, Tone said it best. Doxing when people private info.
I don't give a shit what your fucking chat says. I care about what the definition is.
The definition is when someone's.
I read you the definition word for fucking word, dipshit.
You can't even hold it.
I'm not going to let you make up a fucking definition in your head to try and get across this point that you think Keemstar doxed someone publicly when that's not the case.
They doxed in the group chat.
No, they didn't. Was that group chat public until Salvo leaked it? Salvo fucking doxed himself.
How did he dox himself? They were
by posting the group chat.
He censored all the information though.
I really don't believe he did. I believe when he had that live stream, and I believe when we started posting pictures on Twitter, he didn't. I don't think that's the case.
On my screenshots I'm looking at right now, a lot of it's censored.
I'm pretty sure you're getting it from a weird spot then. I don't know. I don't think.
I bet you if it was me and a bunch of people in there, the commentator would flip out. If something like if our chats came out and we were
double standards aren't an argument. That's not a good argument to make because we're not talking about you.
Commentary, they have a double standard because if someone else does it, they'll get mad, but they can do whatever they want. And you still, and I gave you proof of Keemstar flagging them before Nicholas Dioria was doxxed. So the other flags were not justified, making them false flaggers, making them they can't be trusted.
I don't believe there is any screenshot proof of Keemstar actually doing it past, again, screenshots of a group chat where most of the talk.
The group chat was using it maliciously. That's the problem. That's why I'm calling it doxing.
Again, dude, oh my fucking God. What are you on about?
Me when I'm on
is this something you like genuinely believe?
Yes. Because if you're doxing someone in a group chat, you're still being
dox. That's not, dude. You're a fucking retard if you believe that's doxing. Do I have to read you the fucking definition again?
I know what the definition is.
No, you don't, Triton. I'm telling you, you are fucking retarded right now, and you don't know what the definition is.
They get off the stream if I'm retarded. Don't talk to me.
I talk to retards all fucking day, okay, buddy? I'm fine with talking to a retard. What I'm not fine with is you blatantly lying.
How am I lying? He was doxed in the group chat.
You don't know what doxing is. Do I have to read you the definition, yes or no?
Doxing is. Are you a liar?
Okay, Triton, do I have to read you the definition, buddy?
No, because I believe it's doxing.
I feel like I have to. I'm going to go ahead and read it, all right, since you're struggling a little bit. All right, buddy, I'm going to go ahead and read it to you. You're having a rough time, okay? So doxing, to dox someone, typically means to search for and publish private or identifying information about a particular individual onto the internet. And I know you don't know what publish means. I know you're having a rough time with that word too. So I have a definition of that pulled up as well. I'm going to read that to you as well. Publish is to prepare and issue for public distribution or readership. That means to dox someone is to release something publicly. To release it privately is not doxing. To claim Keemstar doxed this person is completely and utterly wrong and a lie by definition. You claim yourself, when I asked you about half a dozen times, you're going by the Google definition. The Google definition does not fucking deem Keemstar what he did in that group chat as doxing.
I'm sorry,
you're just wrong.
I'm sorry, can you just say this again? Because my autism can't process what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm fucking not surprised that you're autistic. All right, to dox someone means you release the shit publicly. In a private group chat, it's not public. That's the TLDR.
So
I can go more in depth if you need.
So you release an asshole? Okay, I'm done. I'm done trolling you.
I don't think you're trolling me. I think you're genuinely retarded and you're trying to play Schrodinger's retard right now.
I mean, I could be retarded, but I feel like I'm right here because they still are posting.
You're objectively not. By definition, you are not.
Then? What is the intent then? The intent is them harassing.
The intent doesn't matter. The intent doesn't matter when it's not even doxing.
Can you at least say it's harassment? Can you at least say that? Can we at least go monkey in the middle and at least call it harassment?
I don't even know if harassment can be private either.
If you're sending someone to go text someone's ex-wife, I believe that's harassment.
Is there any proof that he actually did that?
No, but Keemstar literally said, JK, go actually do it. He was encouraging Kristen Nark to go do it, and good thing Kristen
And there's no proof that he actually did it, so how is that harassment?
Because Keemstar wanted the person to harass him. Doesn't matter if he did it or not.
Keemstar wants a lot of things, dude.
And that should be criticized.
I'm sure you can criticize him for it, but I don't think you should do that while lying about him.
How am I lying about him?
By saying he doxed.
He did, but he gave the number and said, go.
Okay, so Triton, I know you're fucking autistic and I know you're a retard piece of shit, right? So I'm going to read the definition again since you're such a fucking idiot. To dox someone typically means to search for and publish private or identifying information about someone on the internet. And I know there's a really big word in there, publish. I know it's really fucking difficult for you. Publish means to put something publicly. So to dox someone means that you can't put it in a private group chat. You have to publish it onto the internet for everyone to see, which is not what fucking Keemstar did. That's what Salvo did, however, twice, I think.
Keemstar still put it in the group chat.
Yeah, I'm sure he fucking did, but you're saying he doxed, which is objectively false.
I believe, and I'm going to always believe this, you can't change my mind about it. I don't care you call me retarded or not. If you publish something in a group chat and your intent is to harass them, and
then you're just an idiot.
How? Because they didn't know the information about Salvo. Salvo didn't give it to them. It's not publicly found. Keemstar gave it to them. And they
so you want to know how it isn't doxing? I'm really glad you asked because this is the third time I'm going to read out this definition for you, and hopefully it's going to be the last. Okay, so to dox someone, typically, usually, right? I know, fucking tough concept for you, is to search for and publish private or identifying information about or a particular individual, right? In this case, it'd be Salvo. I know, rough. I'm gonna fucking baby walk you through this because you're such a fucking retard onto the internet, right?
You want to be my daddy?
Big word in there. Again, I'm gonna mention it for the second time, or probably third time. Publish. If you don't know what publish means, it's to prepare and issue something for public distribution or readership. He did not release this to the public. This was not doxing, and you're blatantly wrong, and you're blatantly lying if you say that Keemstar doxed Salvo. By definition, it doesn't matter what your fucking opinion is. You tend to have fucking retarded opinions from what I've seen. So I don't give a shit what your opinion is. By definition,
why are you here?
By law, by definition, you're fucking wrong.
I care about the law. I don't agree with the law. Even then, it's like, this is not even a law thing because we're not lawyers. We argue on what we believe in. I give my opinion, you agree, and you disagree, and that's the thing. And I think it was doxing because he was...
And your opinion is wrong by definition.
Okay, you don't have to... Okay, fuck the labels for a minute. Do you believe Keemstar posting information is wrong or not? Yes or no?
Yes, I already told you it's wrong, but it's not doxing.
Okay, we can agree. We can meet monkey in the middle on that then. I'll stop calling it doxing. I'll stop calling it all these stupid labels because the labels don't even matter at this point. The labels don't.
The labels definitely matter when you're saying a public figure dox someone, I believe. Yeah.
I believe it's doxing. I believe any private information that's being spread around.
Yeah, and I believe you're blatantly misrepresenting. If you're genuinely this autistic, I'm so sorry. I want to believe you're arguing in bad faith because if you genuinely believe this, I'm sorry for your fucking future, dude. I don't know what to tell you. All right, so we're going to move on.
You probably still live in your mama's house.
Yeah, I'm sure you are too, buddy.
I'm moving out in in the summer, my own house.
Proud of you. Proud of you. All right. And then you claimed that Larix is somehow a hypocrite. Do you want to explain to me how?
Because he was looking at the group chat before Salvo doxed anybody. This is before Salvo doxed anybody, and I've already said this. What Salvo did was wrong, and I'm not arguing in defense for Salvo here for what he doxed and for his YouTube channel. I'm arguing for the Twitters and what they did before October. No, you know what? Before September, when he doxed Kristen Nark. Before September, all the screenshots and dates before, That's what I'm arguing for. And for Lyrics to call that a nothing burger of Keemstar putting his Twitter in, putting all of his Twitters in from literally a whole year before Salvo even doxed anybody, that is still false flagging. Because he didn't dox anybody. He didn't even.
What do you think
tweets.
hypocrisy means?
To be against something, which the commentary community, people like Augie, Keemstar,
Okay, just give me a fucking definition. I don't care about your shitty virtue signaling to the commentary community that doesn't even know who you are. What does hypocrisy mean?
They have me blocked and they respond to me. I've debated.
Yeah, because you're fucking annoying.
Then why are you here?
Because I already told you. Do you have fucking schizophrenia? Do you have like fucking dementia?
Seems like you're the one schizoing. I'm calmed down, buddy.
Oh my fucking god, brother. No wonder you can't fucking reach like 500 subs. You don't know what fucking entertaining YouTube content is. What do you want this to be? If you're going to constantly complain that I'm like shouting and trying to be entertaining, and you're like, you're spurging. What the fuck do you want me to do? Do you want this to be the fucking boringest fucking stream you've ever fucking had? Is that what you want?
No, I just want to go to have a simple conversation. I mean, you can
and that's what we're fucking having. This is a YouTube stream. If we were having a private conversation, this would be fucking different. But I'm trying to entertain 30 viewers right now. I'm sure you have viewers that you're trying to fucking entertain. And you're complaining that I'm trying to be entertaining. What the fuck? Like, what? I don't think you understand like anything. I don't think you get it.
I don't think you get anything because you're thinking that doxing's okay.
I don't think doxing's okay. Unfortunately, yeah. I tend to not agree with doxing. I also tend to follow fucking Google definitions, which I guess someone of your stature can't agree with. Now, I'm going to ask you again, what do you think hypocrisy means?
Means you preach about something and you do the same exact thing. They preach about flagging and they did it.
When did Lyrics flag anyone?
He's calling it nothing burger.
Okay, I'm going to ask you a yes or no question really quick. I'm going to ask you a yes or no question really quick, Triton. Did Lyrics ever admit to flagging anyone personally?
No, but he defended flagging.
Okay, so you're a fucking retard and you don't know what a fucking hypocrite is.
Because he said flagging was bad, but then when it's Exiley and his friends, flagging's not bad. That's hypocrisy, my dude.
There's no proof in that group chat that they flagged anyone, though.
I sent you the screenshots of him saying you got...
Where is the fucking proof?
I sent in your DMs.
Okay, so if I send you a DM right now saying that I'm a doxer, are you going to believe wholeheartedly that I doxed someone?
But they were plotting to flag people in the group chat and the screenshots.
Okay, so Triton, I asked you a question. I can repeat it really if you'd like me to, but I feel like, you're competent enough to answer a simple fucking question. Are you going to believe text with no context, little to no context, with no proof that he actually flagged anything? Is that what you're trying to claim?
His Twitter's got taken down the exact dates.
Oh my fucking God. Are you going, I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to ask you a yes or no question, and I hope you can fucking answer with a yes or no answer. All right, buddy? Are you going to believe group chat DMs with little to no context, where the only context available is that they were constantly joking, constantly shitposting, where Keemstar of all people, claims that he flagged someone? Are you going to believe that at face value with no proof?
Yeah, because there is proof, because the Salvo got flagged the same day.
You don't know that was because of Keemstar.
How come every single time from January
people already hated Salvo because of the fucking piss shit, dude? People were already flagging it. You have no proof that it was Keemstar.
But why did every single time Salvo get flagged? As soon as Keemstar went in the group chat and said, "Oh yeah, I flagged Salvo," Salvo just magic goes down every
probably because he's an edgy fucking 40-year-old man who has nothing better to do. There's no proof that he flagged anyone.
So every single time, like, are you literally just gonna say every single time Keemstar had nothing to do with it, that Keemstar is innocent, and that the whole group chat's innocent? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying I don't see any fucking proof of Keemstar flagging anyone, let alone...
He admitted it, and he told people he did it, and he was celebrating it when Salvo got flagged. He said he flagged Salvo, and then when Salvo actually gets flagged, he's like, "Look, guys, I did it."
That's really fucking wonderful, all right? That's really awesome and chill and badass and cool, but there's no proof still. An admission is not proof. I sent
you the proof. Yeah. Yes, it is.
That's not proof. That's not fucking proof.
Yes, it is. If let's
The
say
burden of proof for you is so fucking low. What the fuck, buddy?
the
You
timelines
just
add
believe
up.
anything, don't you?
How the timelines add up? The evidence is there. He got flagged the same
That's not
time.
evidence.
Yes, it is. Let's say
When you're
let's say I
only
go in a
fucking
group
proof
chat.
for
Let's
believing
say
that Keemstar flagged someone down is Keemstar saying I flagged someone
okay.
down. That is not fucking
Let's
proof,
walk this.
brother. Keemstar says the
Let's
most
walk through this.
batshit, crazy, insane shit ever.
Okay. Let's walk through
Keemstar says that
this.
aliens are real. Keemstar says that he's seen aliens. Keemstar goes on these fucking wild conspiracy theories about aliens, and you're just going to fucking believe him on this one thing? That's retarded. That's fucking autistic.
Salvo got taken down okay, let's say I go in a group chat, right? And I say, hey guys, I'm flagging down Mrow. And every time I say that, you get flagged, your channel goes down, and then I celebrate in the group chat. Look, guys, I did it. I flagged him. He's gone. Yay. Let's celebrate. Are you gonna think that I flagged you? Yes or no?
Are you posting pictures and screenshots proving that you flagged me?
No, I'm saying, look, I
then
flagged
no,
him.
because I know better than to believe text. I need physical fucking proof provided to me that actually means something.
If he was joking, why is he saying it in private when nobody was seeing it? Why does he not want to get it leaked? Because he wasn't joking. He was flagging Salvo.
Putting something in a private group chat doesn't necessarily mean that you don't want it leaked full stop. That just means you don't want everyone else to see it.
He literally said, when the leaks came out, he's like, oh shit, we're in trouble, exactly. We're in trouble because there's dirty laundry in there.
Okay, Triton, I'm gonna give you an analogy, all right? I'm gonna give you one that you can understand, okay?
Okay, go ahead.
Are you a pedophile?
No.
You say no, correct?
Yes.
I have some proof that you are, though. I think that you're a pedophile. I just sent you some proof. Do you think that's enough for me to wholeheartedly believe that you're a pedophile?
No.
So why are you believing Keemstar when it's essentially the same thing?
Because Salvo actually got flagged when he said it every single time.
And there's no... Okay, I understand that. I'm acknowledging that. Okay, it's a weird coincidence, sure, but there's still no fucking proof, dipshit.
Fishy? That's proof.
No, it's not fishy because there's no proof. Keemstar doesn't have evidence of false flagging people. Why would I suddenly believe he's false flagging Salvo Pancakes, who at the time I believe had 6,000 subscribers on YouTube and like fucking less followers? Why would I believe that Keemstar of all people was flagging down this random guy when he has no history of doing that? Why? Why would anyone believe that?
Because Salvo went down when Keemstar was in the group chat saying,
I gotcha, buddy. I understand. I'm listening to you, but there's no fucking proof. There's no screenshots. There's nothing. Your only fucking proof is Keemstar saying, I did this. How is that any different from the screenshot that I sent you?
No, he literally...
I think you're a pedophile based on that screenshot. Do you think, like, are you a pedophile? I'm believing just the screenshot I sent.
Okay, that screenshot right there, that's not... That's someone else claiming it. Keemstar literally
No, that's real. Hey. That's real.
Ow. You just made my autism go up so much. Because you're...
That's a real screenshot. That's a real screenshot that I was...
Keemstar said he flagged Salvo. The difference is...
And Turkey Tom's saying that you're a pedophile. Are you a pedophile?
No, because I didn't admit to
I have some pretty hard evidence. Turkey Tom's saying it.
Keemstar admitted that... Keemstar admitted that he flagged Salvo. He admitted to it. And he literally told people, hey, look.
And is there any proof? Salvo. Is there any proof?
Yeah, he literally said, go flag Salvo. I sent it to you. He's like, go flag Salvo. Boom. Twitter's go down. So, yeah, he did it. And if he didn't do it,
do you believe that allegations are evidence? Do you believe that allegations are evidence?
No, I'm not flamenco.
I think you're worse than flamenco. I think you're genuinely fucking retarded.
So you're saying I'm worse than a pedophile and a lolicon who's watched Shotacon because I don't agree with your opinion. You're retarded.
I don't care if you agree with me. I care about the take that you're having right now, and it's
So
just
you're
fucking
saying
retarded.
this? So you're saying this take is worse?
I think
than
you believing a
Lollipop.
text in a dude. I think you believing a text in a group chat where everybody was constantly shitposting, sending fucking retarded memes. I think you believing that blatantly when Keemstar is known to lie, when Keemstar is known to manipulate. Suddenly, in this
Why
one
would
specific
Keemstar
instance,
admit
he's
to
like
something?
right.
Why would Keemstar lie about himself? That doesn't make any sense. That literally doesn't.
He's done it so many times. What do you mean?
Lied about himself in a private.
Yes.
Why would he lie?
Have you seen his Twitter?
Well, yeah, but why would he lie about himself in a private group chat?
For fun.
But Salvo
that's all that group chat was. Down. It was fucking shitpost, retard.
If Salvo didn't go down, yeah, I would 100% agree with you, buddy.
Oh,
but he went down. As soon as Keemstar said, look, I'm flagging him now.
I'm so sorry. You're fucking piss fetish king. Like, got fucking taken down, buddy. I'm really fucking sad that your doxer piss fetish king, who is known to lie, is like awesome. I'm gonna send you a screenshot. Do you believe that Keemstar genuinely believes this fat fucking ogre bitch is more attractive than Pokemon? That is a tweet he posted 2 hours ago. Do you think that's genuinely something he believes?
No, but in the group chat, he literally said he was.
Okay, so no, you admit, you fucking admit, you fucking dipshit, you fucking idiot. Oh my god, you just proved me right. Keemstar lies about himself all the time because it's funny. That's all it is. It's fucking shitpost, and you're taking it seriously for fucking who knows why.
You have a girlfriend? Because I don't believe you don't. Are you single?
Do you have a girlfriend?
Yes.
I'm sure you do, dude.
I actually do. Do you?
Dude, I'm confident, buddy. I'm confident you do. I think it's really telling when you literally. Okay, buddy, listen. I know you. I know. I'm sorry, pal. I think it's really telling that when you're losing an argument, you have to go into these retarded personal insults that like genuinely mean nothing.
I don't think I lost the argument.
Whether or not I'm a fucking incel piece of shit, fat loser, or if I bang 10 fucking models a day, it doesn't change the fact that you're a fucking idiot. You're an annoying fucking idiot, and you have no idea what you talk about consistently. You genuinely have no fucking idea what you talk about consistently. You don't know what fucking doxing means. You don't know what public means. You don't know what any of this shit means. You don't know what a joke is, surprisingly.
I do know
like someone like you who gets fucking shat on constantly, made fun of constantly. You don't know what a joke is? That's insane. That's
fucking retard. Fucking bro, he can't even. He has 11K subs and he's going off on a 200 sub channel. Bruh, dude can't even prove any. The fuck. Okay, so. All right, so listen. All right. Keemstar is a false flagger because he literally said he did it. Salvo literally went down when it happened. So I don't understand why he has to defend his daddy Keem. If anyone else wants to call in, go ahead. But that's the thing. He had to go to insults too. It's like, bro, I understand you disagree with me, but it's like, why are you a grown-ass man acting like that? Fuck you, you're an idiot. It's like, even if I'm wrong, which I'm not wrong, like, doesn't matter. Like, yeah, Salvo's done bad things. Yeah, I can acknowledge that. But commentary's not innocent either. The whole group chat thing leaks. My take is both sides acted poorly, and both sides should be held responsible for the gay ops. And I believe that. So I don't know how I'm acting bad faith when I'm able to point out wrongs to both sides. Yeah, Salvo doxing Nicholas Diorio is wrong. And it does make him look illegitimate. And I understand, why people are like, I don't want to take the Salvo guy seriously because he doxed Nicholas Diorio. It's like, yeah. But it still doesn't make Keemstar and commentary doxing a group chat. And that's the thing. You can still dox somebody in the group chat. You can still, like, let's say I put Mrow's real name in a private group chat. Would that be doxing? Because that is doxing. Man, everyone's wanting to call in. Who the probably in rush? People joining the server left and right. But does anybody want to call in? Oh, I gotta verify everybody. The fuck? Like fucking motherfuckers in here. Anybody want to call in? Jump away in the call. Okay, Victor Burns. What's up, Victor? What is your take on this whole debate thingy that we had? You uh yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I'm here. I can hear you. I don't know. I posted a tweet on lyrics and he came in. I was like, come debate. And then he was all right, so yeah. And it's I think it's Mrow. Yeah, yeah, Mrow. Yeah. And that's why I believe it. And that's the thing, like, and I only see that. Yeah, yeah, but I still. Well, I mean, I feel like the back to the flagging thing for a minute, and we can go back to the doxing thing. I feel like, if you are saying like, look, go flag this person, and then that person gets flagged every single time, and you're saying, look, I did it, that is very sus. Yeah, I understand that too. I mean, but I wouldn't believe Morale would have had a he would have had a point if like this wouldn't happen like multiple times. Keemstar only did it once, twice, yeah, and it was just a coincidence. Yeah, I would believe that, but 8 times that I counted, I didn't even see all the leaks. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh no, Twitter's too. What? Oh shit. Oh yeah, the people can't hear you because I'm not even in fucking. Hold on. There you go. People can hear you. They didn't even hear you this whole time. Fucking retarded. They heard morale, but they didn't hear you apparently. I mean, they did, but my Discord disconnected. But they can hear you now. Nah, but I can repeat your points. So I know you've probably said all that for nothing, but
Well, ain't that some shit?
now you can always say it though, real quick. Just like
I said, I reset. I could see both. I could see both you and Morale's
yeah,
points.
I know.
Yeah. I can see both you and Morale's points because it takes a lot of people to really report somebody unless they're doing something super, super extreme. It takes like a lot of people doing careful you don't show anything personal on your Discord on your stream. I don't know why you're banning him. I mean,
I was gonna unban him. I just banned him because he was acting crazy.
Oh, I mean, I'll get to it in a minute, but it did feel maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, but I do feel like you were starting to try to troll him first, and he just kind of reacted to that. But maybe I just wasn't paying attention.
I feel like he was. I mean, he was like interrupting me, so I started like, it's like if someone's just gonna interrupt me like that, and not have a civil conversation, I might as well just troll because I can't get my points out.
Yeah, but like people get passionate in the arguments, man, and sometimes they got to get their points out and they interrupt. It happens, man. Like this is why you shouldn't do one-on-ones unless you got like a moderator. I always say that shit. You need like a fair moderator or something. But what I was saying is that I can completely understand where Mrow was coming from because it takes a lot of people to do a report to really get somebody, usually, unless they're doing something really, really extreme or illegal or something really fucked up. So there's no definite 100% proof that it was Keemstar that did it. But with everything that was going on where Keemstar was so fucking at Salvo and Salvo was so at Keemstar and it was just this big blood feud, I can understand somebody saying something or taking Keemstar saying, I'm reporting him at face value. And if Salvo gets popped within a day or two of that, I can see somebody saying, well, Keemstar false flagged him.
And the problem
but the thing is, though, Salvo does a lot of shit that under the TOS guidelines is not necessarily a false flag. That's the thing.
I wasn't, and like I told Mrow, like I wasn't arguing about the YouTube thing with Nicholas Stereo. I was arguing about the Twitters before he was doxing people. Like before he even did it.
I don't know about the Twitters, but if he's saying that, like they're literally like going at each other hard, and like people suspected Keemstar of fucking getting H3 suspended before, so I could see why some people would think that, even though I don't actually think he got a H3 suspended at that time that he got suspended. I think that was just Ethan saying something stupid and the right number of people reporting him and it getting, it showing up on YouTube's radar. But I can understand why you would think that Keemstar was being serious when he said that. And there's always the possibility that Keemstar was, one of the many people that reported Salvo when that happened. But there's always the possibility that he was talking shit too. The problem is that you're not going to have definitive proof of that. Not unless YouTube ever comes out with a system that says, okay, we're going to show you everybody that reported you. And unfortunately,
like, I think the proof is if Salvo wouldn't have gotten taken, and that's where like a lot of people are missing the point. Where I'm coming from is if Salvo wouldn't have gotten popped at those moments where Keemstar said, hey, I'm going to flag him, then you guys would have a point. And then, yeah, I would be wrong. But Keemstar literally, something happened to Salvo. He said something's going to happen to Salvo. It happened to Salvo every single time when Keemstar said it. And only when Keemstar said it. Like, Salvo didn't get flagged any other time besides the Twitch thing. So you can't really say, oh, it could be other people when it only happened when Keemstar said to do it. So that's where I'm like, yeah, it's definitely fishy. He's telling people he's doing it, and he's posting Salvo's Twitter screenshot so other people in the group chat can do it too. And Salvo just gets flagged every time.
I get that, and I get looking at Keemstar saying that. And yes, the problem with Keemstar is he does lie a lot. He either lies for the fucking drama alert shit, or he lies because he's trying to be entertaining, or whatever reason.
It's commentary, so we can't really trust anybody in commentary just because they can't be truthful. Like if someone comes to me and says, hey, did you do something? Whether it's bad or not, I'll be like, yeah, I did it. Because there's no point of lying.
Yeah. I could see your point and I could see his point. Like I could see both of you. I hate to be the fucking guy that's like fence riding it. And I'm not
No, you. I
trying
mean,
to.
you're good. You're good. Like I would like. I would
I'm not
like
trying
to.
to.
I would
But
like.
I'm
No, like hold
when
on.
when
Like
two
I
people are
like when-
making actual like points, I can understand like what's
No,
being
and
said.
I respect the hell out of you out of looking at it from not just one side, from both sides, because that's what I try to tend to do in this whole commentary league situation. I look for, even though I like Salvo, I look for at both sides. Like, look, let's see what Salvo did wrong. Salvo doxed people, leaked Chris Knox's real name, and he doxed Nicholas Stero's phone number. Yeah, that's bad. If Nicholas Sterio wanted to flag Salvo for that, yeah, he's in his right to do that. And I'm not criticizing.
Salvo got
And
himself into fucking trouble at the end of the day. It doesn't matter who reported him. He got himself into trouble.
I never criticized Nicholas Sterio for flagging his YouTube. The only people I criticized is the people that are flagging, that flagged his Twitter before he doxed anybody. And that's the issue. Is he was being flagged before.
Was he breaking TOS though?
Not that I know of, no.
Wait, do what, Triton? I didn't catch that. What?
I said not that I know of, no. And not from what Keemstar showed in the group chat.
Okay. I can like I said, I can understand why you would think, like, with Keemstar being in this big blood feud with fucking Salvo and all of that at the time, I can understand why someone would see Keemstar say, I fucking reported him, and then his stuff go down, and then go, well, Keemstar is at fault for that. I can understand somebody seeing that, but again, it takes a lot of people reporting a channel, usually, unless again they're doing something really bad, like showing CP or something really, really fucked up and illegal, for a website to react. And if I remember right, this was before fucking Elon Musk bought like Twitter and shit, right? So this was when like they were slow as shit to fucking respond to things. So there's always the possibility that Keemstar was one of the people that did report Salvo, but we don't have any definite proof of that. And because we don't have any definite proof of that, we're never going to 100% know for sure. Now, I understand people that want to take him at his word, and I understand people who say, well, I know I've known Keemstar a lot longer, or I've seen Keemstar's actions a lot longer, and it seems like he's just being entirely facetious about things. So I get both of you guys' points. Like, I get both of your points.
I still disagree with his points, but I understand, how someone can come to that conclusion. But it's like, for me, it's like if something's actually happening to that person, that's when I'm like, yeah, I believe they're doing it. And, I'm going to be like, yeah, they're actually doing it because something's happening to that person while they're saying, I'm going to do something. Like, let's say, I know this is probably an extreme example. Let's say someone's like, I'm going to go bomb a building. In the building, I'm going to go bomb, I swear, we'll probably be put on a watch list if I say this, but I'm going to go bomb the White House at 9 a.m. tomorrow, right?
Oh, Jesus Christ. I disavow FBI. Don't fucking come for me.
FBI, I'm not going to do it. And
I'm not a part of this.
I swear, if it fucking happens, I didn't do it. I'm too autistic for that. But okay.
Triton, you're going to get me fucking arrested. What the fuck?
Okay, let's say I bombed the White House. I bombed
in a video game. He's talking about in a video game.
Okay, fine. Let's say in Minecraft. Let's say in Minecraft, I'm going to go burn down the Minecraft village, right?
You're going to do something extremely illegal. Just say that.
I'm going to do something extremely bad, right?
There you go. Yeah.
And I do it at 9 a.m., right? And then it happens at 9 a.m. Who are the police going to think that did it? They're going to think I did it. Which, by the way, people watching the stream, make sure I hit the like button on the stream. Anyways, but yeah, like people are going to think that I did it because I said I'm going to go do it at 9 a.m. and it gets done at 9 a.m., Like I'm giving you when I'm going to do it.
Sure.
And he said,
I can understand why. I can understand, obviously, why you would be suspect number one on that. And I get what like you're saying here about that, but again, that is kind of that is a bit of an apples and oranges argument, I feel like. But I could understand, like, I could understand seeing Keemstar saying that, knowing how badly he hated Salvo at the time, and then going, well, okay, he obviously did it because he said he did it. And I can understand, like, if other people did that and said, well, I reported you and et cetera, then I can understand taking them at face value, because fuck it, they admitted to it, right? That's how that works. They admitted to it.
Also, let me bring up a point too. Let's say Ethan Klein
and Keemstar's never
Hold
gone
on.
back and said, dude, I didn't actually report Salvo. So I'm saying it's fine to take him at face value. I'm just saying also that Mrow had a point in saying that there's no definitive proof, and Keemstar could have been lying through his fucking teeth about it. I can understand you thinking that. I can understand anyone seeing it and going, well, I believe Keemstar when he says that, but I can also understand anyone seeing that and going, well, he's fucking talking shit.
Yeah, so he seems like you could. So what's your opinion?
That's the problem with Keemstar, man, is he's played the two sides of it so much as the character of Keemstar throughout his entire career that you don't know whether or not he's actually doing
another
it.
thing, the reason why I do this, because they do this to other people. Let's say this was Ethan Klein and all the anti-commentary people in a group chat doing this. Commentary, you already know, would be like fucking making videos after videos after videos after videos after videos on this. But because it's Keemstar and people that they like Anxiety, Augie, and etc., nobody's criticizing them. Everyone's just gonna go on the hate Salvo train, even when I feel like both sides are on the wrong here. I feel like there's no good, and that's the thing. Commentary shouldn't even be a good guy, bad guy thing. It should be like, okay, what has this person done that's wrong? What is this person that's done is wrong? It shouldn't be about who's a good guy and bad guy, and that's the problem. Is people like, oh, we gotta find a good guy in this. Like, there's no good guy in commentary. I'm sorry, I won't even say I'm a good guy. I'm a good man.
I wish I could bring Mrow back in here because I wouldn't mind talking to him.
No,
I feel like we could have a little bit more, a little bit calmer of a conversation. But
yeah,
if he doesn't want to come back,
he wanted to come back. I just invited him back. He just wants content.
Oh, okay.
Let's just
okay. I mean, to be fair, this turned into a fucking shit show. Like,
yeah, I mean that's YouTube at the end of the day.
And I'm not going to sit here and say that I know the exact definition of doxing. Morale's probably right about that.
I will say, Morale. Like, I feel like it's just
yeah. I will say from what I know, from what I know.
Oh, there we go. Hey, what's up?
Hi, who's this? Is that Mr. Morale guy?
I would assume so. Yeah.
Oh, how do you say your name?
I don't. I get the message either way.
Mrow. Okay. Hi.
I always called you Mrow.
Hi.
I'm just having a conversation. I just jumped in because Triton said anybody could jump in. I don't know how much you've been listening in on your channel.
On and off. I was mainly talking to callers.
Yeah. I could see your point, dude. I absolutely see your point. There's no definitive proof to prove that Keemstar was the one who got Salvo banned. However, I can also see Triton's point a little bit in that at the time, I don't know a lot of dates of everything. I don't know a big lot of the history. So if I speak without full knowledge, I apologize for that. I want to make sure that I'm as like accurate as possible on this. But at the time, these two motherfuckers hated each other, correct? Like it was like a big like issue.
Yeah, it was like a big issue over the Keemstar show, like Keemstar making allegations about the bad
like it was literally Salvo versus Keemstar, like blood feud shit, right?
And they still go at it to this day too. It's like they fucking want to kill each other.
So I could see Salvo going down, which, by the way, his own behavior was the thing that took him down. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter who fucking.
Is it? Do y'all mind if I put colors on?
I mean, yeah, as long as it's not like a shit show. I don't care as long as it's not a shit show of everybody interrupting.
No, like if people start interrupting, like, I mean, it's supposed to be content either way, but like people act like an asshole, then I'll get rid of them.
Yeah, I would have your mute button on standby or your boot button or whatever. But I could see people seeing Keemstar say, well, I reported him and I got him kicked out. I did it. We did it, blah, 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 or whatever it was he was saying. And I could see them taking that at face value, but I can also see people who have known or watched Keemstar for a long time going, well, he's probably just talking shit.
A couple of years ago, I would agree with you, or I would agree more with Triton, where I would say that's probably an admission of guilt. But there has been so many cases of IRL crimes and internet dramas where someone admits to something and then it just happens to not be the case. There have been people who confess to serial killer crimes when they didn't actually do them. There have been people on the internet who confessed to doing some retarded shit, but then it turns out they didn't actually do them. There's a lot of I don't think we can just take people's confessions at face value and say yes, they ultimately did this. Again, I understand where you're coming from, but I think it's really naive, I think is the word. I think it's really naive to just sit back and say this is an admission of guilt. Keemstar 100% did this. My Twitter literally got deleted at like 100 followers because I said retard. So to claim Keemstar was probably the sole reason when Salvo was in that little edgy scene of commentary, he realistically probably got banned for saying retard or faggot on Twitter.
You would that's more likely the case. Yeah.
Look, you do.
I don't think he's the sole reason.
Hold on, I'll have to admit, like, you do got a point there, but here's the problem with it. The only reason why I'm not going to agree with you on it is because
you're retarded.
No. It's because Salvo actually got banned when Keemstar said, "Hey, let's go flag Salvo," and he actually got flagged. Like I told Victor Burns, which I made a extreme analogy.
Listen. That's convenient though. If Keemstar prior to this was like every day or every couple days saying, I just flagged Salvo, of course, when Salvo eventually gets banned, you can turn around and say, well, that's Keemstar's fault.
That's what happened.
That's what
happened.
I understand. Triton, I understand. Okay. But that still doesn't prove that he did it.
Did he put out a call to arms kind of thing? Did he tell other people, like a bunch of people, hey, man, I want my fans to report this guy, go get this guy, shit like that? Did anything like that happen?
I don't think Keemstar has ever done that.
It's just him saying he's contacting his YouTube rep and to get his Twitter down. He's telling Exiley, Chris, everybody, go get his Twitter down, and his Twitter actually gets taken down.
Yeah. Another thing I want to bring up, though, is that group chat was filled with shit posts, though. Like, why are you picking and choosing what you believe is, like, true and is genuine in that group chat?
Because it actually happened to Salvo, though, on the same time. It's like saying if I...
But I do understand what he's saying. It could be an algorithm popping Salvo as well. It could be any of that. It could be he said the right word at the right time.
It's
there's no 100%. There's no 100%. I understand what he's saying. What Mrow is saying.
Right, and it just feels like you're heavily biased and you're not really willing to like actually learn. You barely know what the term doxing means.
I know what it means. It's private. I've been doxed multiple times publicly and been harassed.
Then you know what doxing means. It's not a private thing, it's a public thing.
You can still do it in a group chat.
That's not doxing. That's just shitty, retarded behavior.
So can you at least admit
here's a question I have to ask about that. Hold on.
All right, you can go ahead.
Yeah.
Then I'll ask my question.
Can it be considered doxing in something of a group chat if it's being used in a malicious manner, such as a call to harassment?
Yes, I believe so.
Like, do you believe, Mrow, that it could be considered a form of doxing? Maybe not like I
think it definitely depends on the context, but the context that I would need to give, like I'll still answer like a yes or a no. I'm not going to pull that fucking gay retard debate shit. I think it depends heavily on the context that we're given, and I just don't think we're given enough context here.
I'm going to be RB. I'm going to get me a quick drink. Don't say the N-word while I'm gone.
No problem.
Unleashing it as we speak.
I don't think we have enough context to prove that, or to prove that there was a genuine call, other than like maybe Chris the Narc being like, I'm gonna harass the girlfriend or whatever. I don't like. I know, like, just looking up on YouTube and Google, there was like some drama around his wife being doxxed or whatever around that time.
Yeah.
So we know that information somehow was made public to whatever extent. Whether that was just an inside joke in the commentary community or they were actually doxxed, I don't know. I'd have to do research on that. But I don't think Chris the Narc actually went out and harassed his wife.
I don't think Chris the Narc he would be the type of person to do that. No.
Can someone help me with something? Does anyone know like the size of the group chat in which the thing was leaked?
Like it was like 8 or 9 people, maybe.
I would say, with your example, if to be considered doxing, I would say maybe like 20 members or more, and there have to be like a weird call to action.
I'm
I
back.
don't
Nope.
think like it's. I think to dox somebody, it requires it to be public. I think most people would agree that it requires it to be public. I think you can make the claim that you could privately dox people, and I think I could be convinced that that's a real thing, but I don't think it's the same at all. And I think to argue, I think you would have to put like a disclaimer in front of that to be like it was privately doxed in a group chat that was not made public until Salvo Pancakes
So
himself
what
made it
you?
public.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, in the ethical problem of doxing, something could be like private but effectively public. So, for example, let's say if I had like your
Ethically,
personal
any form
information,
of doxing, I think, is deplorable.
yeah, but
Yeah,
like the
absolutely.
problem with doxing would be
Absolutely.
like, let's say I could do something quote unquote privately, but it's basically public. So, for example, let's say I take your information and I show it to like each person in DMs. So I send it to each individual person. Technically, it's in private because it's then in the private DMs. I didn't publish the thing like public where anyone can just look it up and get it. But I like, let's say if I give it to like 2,000 people on DMs, at that point it's basically just public, right? It's effectively public. So I would feel like
I mean, you got a
there's-
point. You got a point where in a group chat, yeah, it's not that as many people, but for me, it's like, yeah, that's a point, but still, it's still promoting the same like thing of intending to go after somebody. That's the point.
No, it's
that I'm
not
making.
though.
Yeah,
I
Triton,
think
I genuinely want to believe you're like I unironically, I know this is going to come off as mean. I hope you're just a fucking idiot and you're arguing in good faith. I don't want to believe this is a bad faith argument because I don't want to believe that you genuinely believe like I don't want you to this is fucking bizarre behavior. This entire group chat was shitpost.
I have no reason to be bad faith. Like I'm not even like a big channel. Like
it was a shit post group chat, but it seemed like for a while it did turn pretty serious with Keemstar versus Salvo.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
And I can understand why somebody would look at that and go, well, that's kind of a blurring of the
understand what you
lines
say there,
thing.
but even then, like it's when you say serious, it's Keemstar typing in his like boomer fucking text saying like I'm gonna take down his Twitter. It's like sure, like even if that's completely serious, even if Keemstar 100% false flagged his Twitter, it's a Twitter. They're like everybody gets flagged. Like I'm not saying that to excuse it. I think false flagging in general on any platform is pretty retarded.
Sure,
yeah,
but like I don't understand. Like it's.
Okay.
Either way, it's not Keemstar's sole fault, especially if this happened. This happened last year in 23, right? Or 22.
Let me tell you why. Like this is very important. If they
really
are
quick, let me finish this thought. This happened in 22, the group chat, right?
That happened all 2023.
Yeah, I don't remember.
22. Let's just say 22 to give it the benefit of the doubt.
No, it was
Keemstar,
revealed in 23. It was.
I know it was revealed in 23, but it happened. Let's just say 22. I think even to be generous with you, I'll say 2020. If this all was sent in 2020 for whatever fucking reason, Keemstar does not have any YouTube connections anymore. Nobody has YouTube connections anymore except some very specific individuals that like still have them. Keemstar lost his years ago, like near 2016, like close to the end of 2016. I believe he lost his connections. He doesn't have Twitter connections. He doesn't have YouTube connections.
He got
as far as
YouTube connections back in 2020, but I think he lost them because I know he had to get them back to.
So that just proves my point. He doesn't really have any connections though. So to claim even if Keemstar reported it, there's no evidence to begin with. There's no evidence that he even reported it. Past a confession, which I don't trust.
When you say connections, you mean like connections with YouTube? With like,
I mean connections with. He was saying he was trying to get his like Twitter representative or his YouTube representative. I just don't think he has those. I think that's just him being a hyperbolic old man trying to be funny.
So he had like connections in the community. He just didn't have them necessarily with the website.
With the platform. When he said he has connections, generally what that means when it comes to YouTube and Twitter is that you have like a developer of the app or a manager or something.
Yeah.
That you can directly speak to, like a YouTube representative or a Twitter representative. As far as I know, when this went down, he lost all of that. He did not have any of that. So even if Keemstar went and pressed the report button, like there's no proof that he went out of his way to contact some upper authority saying, hey, he did this, or hey, like get this guy taken down, other than edgy jokes in a group chat.
I
And
mean,
I personally cannot accept a fucking confession without any proof. I think that's
maybe
a
he
stupid
still had
thing.
their emails, but maybe they just didn't respond to him as much as they did.
I don't
There
see,
you
even if
are,
he had their
there.
emails, even if he's still in contact, I don't like after he lost everything, I don't see why he would come back.
I mean, I could understand somebody saying that he's like one in a pile of people who maybe reported Salvo. I could understand that, but I don't think I think you're right when you say he's not the sole reason that
Even
Salvo
if he's
lost
not
his
the
shit.
sole reason, like still the fact that he's reporting him, even though he's saying I don't agree with reporting people just because I don't like them, that's hypocritical.
There's no 100%, but I will say, like, if
It's
there
definitely
ever does,
sus though. Look,
if there ever is like some 100% proof that he was just reporting Salvo as a retaliation and not because of like something that Salvo actually fucking did that was like against him, like doxing a family member or doing something like that extreme real bad. That's kind of
which I
fucking,
think,
like,
which
pussy shit,
even
in
if
my
you don't
opinion,
agree
but-
that Keemstar like dogs or anybody, we can all agree that at least looks sus and it looks like sus.
Even then, I won't even concede in that when the context of the group chat was just jokes.
Yeah,
when it got,
I can
cannot in good
understand.
faith-
It's hard to take whether or not Keemstar is leaning one way or the other sometimes,
I
because
can't in
even
good
at
faith
the
tell you I
littlest
took any
things,
of
he
that group
plays the
chat
character.
serious.
Even at the littlest things, he plays the character and he does like, I'm going to do this extreme shit and blah, because he fires up a Twitter video for like 3 minutes and he plays the Keemstar character, right? And I can understand going, well, he's probably just talking shit, man. But I can also understand at the point of everything happening and then Salvo going down, I can also understand somebody else taking what he said.
I get that
face
Keemstar isn't
value.
exactly the most respected, but do you really think I don't think to this day he has been caught in a significant hypocrisy. I don't think this is the one that drags him down. I just find it so hard to believe, and I understand it's possible. I understand that it could have happened.
Anything,
But I just find it so hard to believe that this is the one thing, because nobody talks about it. I'm pretty sure everybody saw that and assumed it was a joke. And even if everybody like thought it was real, like why aren't they talking about it? Why aren't they being like, why did you do
because
this?
a lot
feel
of
like,
people are like don't want to speak out against Keemstar in the commentary community because all the commentary goons were in the
dude,
group
that's
chat.
not a good argument. When people are fucking spamming Twitter saying that Tom fucking cut Kai's name into his chest, that's not a good argument. People are willing to say the dumbest fucking shit because of anonymity.
Which a lot of people have
good...
talked about the leaks, though. It's not like people have talked about. I can name you like a few channels that have criticized the leaks. It's not.
No,
just
I
me
understand, but I think a lot of them are on the same page as me when they say that that's like coming off as jokes. When more people are willing to talk about a blatant lie, mind you, that Salvo Pancakes spread maliciously to try and ruin Tom's career for whatever fucking reason, rather than supposed false flagging by Keemstar, I feel like supposed false flagging is way more important. But I feel like everybody,
are you talking
rightly
about
so, saw it.
Are you talking about the cucking thing?
Yes, I'm pretty sure that's.
I don't even care. I don't even care about that, to be honest. Just because it's like
that was.
I know. I'm just using it as an analogy. I'm using it as an analogy. Both of those came out around at the same time, and one of them was talked about more. But I think arguably false flagging is probably more important. And I feel like a lot of the reason why people didn't talk about the false flagging thing is because they looked at the group chat and had the same take as me, and probably the same take as a lot of people, where they looked at it and they saw the context of it being a shitpost and probably came to the conclusion that it was a shitpost.
I feel like though a lot of people also talked about that just because that situation was more like funny. People in commentary don't really care about morals; they care about what's more funny and entertaining. And for some reason, they found a cucking story entertaining and funny because someone's getting cucked, is what they believe. Which
every
I've
single
looked into it because I don't really care.
Ever. Plagued Moth right now is false flagging people, and that's all people are talking about. Though that's not a good argument.
I've actually
talk about false flagging all the time.
Yeah, false flagging is like a big no-no in the YouTube communities.
Which I actually interviewed TCR about playing false flagging, and I hope he don't try to come after my channel, which already had another person want to play Mark's friends tell people to look up child porn.
He's gonna come after your channel.
I already had Catacombs schizo on my DMs, so you never know. I've been flagged before by
honestly.
Like, you never know. There's crazy people. I mean, Plague Moth is crazy. And he did follow my Twitter when I was siding with him at first.
But yeah, I get both of you guys' points. And you both kind of have some valid points. Like I do feel like Triton wasn't expressing it as well as he could have, but I understood what he was trying to say was it's very easy to take at the time that everything was going on. It's easy to from the outside looking in take what Keemstar said during this big beef with Salvo to take it at a form of face value. Like the whole fucking thing devolved very, very quickly. But I understood what he was trying to say. It did turn into a fucking shit show. But yeah, and you also have a very
The main reason I find it
Mrow.
extremely disingenuous though is because me and Triton had a debate earlier, and I've spoke about this like earlier. I understand I was like calling you a retard and whatever, so I'm sorry if it got lost in the sauce. But I literally like said if I told you that I'm a pedophile and you didn't see evidence, you likely wouldn't believe that. So I just find it a little hypocritical of you to
I already
like
told you
like
it's not hypocritical. So I told you why I saw it. I think it did it because if Salvo's Twitter went down at the same time Keemstar said it, that's for form of evidence. Because if it's like I said to Victor,
no, that's
let's
not
say
evidence though.
okay, let's say
I mean, it's. I mean,
if this was
it's
anybody
circumstantial
else,
evidence.
if
It
this
is-
was
let's say I
anybody
go
else,
rob a bank
but
at 9 a.m.
Keemstar.
tomorrow.
If we
right?
had to describe it as evidence for whatever reason, it's superstitial at best and speculative at most. Like it's
literally
Yeah.
him saying, "Hey, I did it," and
Not
Salvo
really.
went down. Let's say I say right now on the street, I'm gonna go rob a bank at 9
right. And I know
a.m.
you don't really cover a lot of like I'm gonna use the most extreme example, so I apologize heavy for this. I know you don't cover a lot of pedo shit on your in your channel, but as of right now, that's literally all I've covered past maybe like one video. You cannot take a fucking admission as evidence. It's like it just doesn't work.
He's
I'm gonna test my camera on your Discord if that's all right.
Yeah, you can.
I mean, I think the evidence should. I think in court, this type of circumstantial evidence is used all the time. Obviously, you can't just use this one piece of evidence because it's circumstantial. You
It's
can't
not
use
just
this one piece of evidence
It's multiple
to
though.
prove
Like,
the
that's
claim.
thing. That's another
but-
thing. It's not just 1, 2 times. It's 8 times that he's done it that I know of that I've counted. There could be more.
8 times that Salvo's been taken down?
8 times that Keemstar has went in the Twitter and said, "Hey, let's get this clown. Get after this clown."
In a
And then
private group chat?
yeah, and all the 8 times Salvo's mysteriously went down. All 8 times that Keemstar said, "Go flag him in a private group chat."
So you're
How is that
hold on.
possible?
You're saying that
think
every
Salvo
time
had 8 different Twitter accounts. I don't think that's
I was
true.
gonna say you're saying that every
Maybe
time
it's
that
not
Keemstar said it, the 8 times he said it, Salvo's gone down every time.
Probably not 8.
Is that your claim?
Probably not 8, but every time, yeah, every time, because he's went down. Like Salvo had multiple Twitters go down, and all those Twitters that went down were screenshotted in the group.
That's Triton. That's not true. No, Salvo has not had that many Twitters.
It's probably not 8. Like I said, I probably said the wrong number.
It's probably not 8. It's probably not 8. Let's even lower it to like 3 times. Let's lower it to 3 times, which likely he made more than 3 jokes in that group chat, right? Let's lower it to 3 times, just benefit of the doubt or whatever.
Mhm.
Even if he said it 3 times, I'm going to take down Salvo. And every single time Salvo made an alt and that alt got taken down when he said that, that would be different. But that simply is not the case. That did not happen.
That's exactly what
He said it multiple times when he had one singular account.
I feel like at this point, I feel like we're asking for a certain amount of evidence for this type of cases that will realistically will never be there, right? So, for example, most cases where someone flags other person, them saying they did it is more often than not the only evidence we can have. I doubt, like, realistically speaking, we can expect for a better piece of evidence. That's like saying finding someone, like there's a murder case and finding someone with the weapon that was used in the murder isn't actually objectively full-on proof, because there could be there could be some plausibility on the situation where he gets the weapon and he didn't do the crime. But like at some point you just have to look and say, okay, this is plausible and reasonable enough to give him the crime, right?
So I'm gonna go ahead and say this because I want to go play Jackbox before I go to bed and end the stream. But I just want to go to our conclusion. So I feel like we're just gonna walk in circles. I feel like we should agree to disagree on this one because we're just gonna keep on walking in circles. But I feel
Okay,
like
I'm gonna give you my final statement, then I'm gonna
Alright.
dip. Okay, my final little conclusion. I think, with all due respect, you don't know the definitions of the words that you're talking about. You blatantly don't know what public means. You don't know what it means to publicize something. You don't know what hypocrisy means.
I
You don't
obviously
really know
do.
what doxing means either.
Yes, I
No,
do.
you obviously don't. Okay, so
Doxing
I'm just gonna
means.
fucking ramble. Then I'm gonna leave. Okay, you don't know what doxing means. You don't know what
Yes, I
hypocrisy
do.
means. You
Yes,
don't
I
know what
do.
it means to
Yes, I
make
do.
something public.
Just make a
You
statement.
claim
Stop
Larix
saying.
is a hypocrite
Triton,
when,
just
by
let
all
him talk.
definitions, that's not even close to what he is. Like he didn't never flagged anyone. Like I
He
don't
defended it.
get what half of your arguments here were. I wish we could have argued about this longer because it's only been like 2 hours and this is pretty entertaining to yell at a fucking retard. But yeah, I just
But
don't
if
think
you
you know
want,
what
I mean, if you
definitions mean.
want to
I
yell
feel
at me
like
while
I'm
we play
following
Jackbox,
definitions
go ahead. I mean,
pretty
you can,
closely to the T. I feel like that's not the case with you though,
if you
and I
still
feel like
want
that
to,
is where we're falling
if you
off.
still
And
want
that's
to
where
yell
we're
at me while we
disagreeing
play
with, is just on the
Jackbox, you
basis
can.
of definitions of words.
If you still want to yell at me and troll, like you can troll me on Jackbox. I'm about to go play Jackbox, so you can literally troll me.
I would
all you
rather
want.
kill myself than play a video game with you. I'm gonna dip. You can give your final conclusion to your fans. I'll be watching it on my stream. All right.
Jesus
You
Christ.
have a good night, man.
All right.
Nice
yeah,
talking to you, man.
Yeah, nice talking to you. So my final conclusions before I move to the lounge chat and start, the Jackbox thing is, I kind of see where he's coming from. Like, yeah, there's not like proof of him emailing the YouTube rep, but still, it's like, to me, I don't buy it just because it's like, Savills went down when Keemstar said it, and it's like, why even like say that in a group chat? Like, why are you like joking about flagging somebody when you know that that commentary is against?
I'm gonna go ahead and jump out, man. I'll talk to you later.
All right.
Okay.
But yeah, Perry, Roy, do y'all have anything before we move to a little?
Finish what you're saying. You were saying something. Why are you saying the joke in the group
Yeah,
chat?
like why I don't understand like why he would even joke like that anyways, because it's like it's not funny, like he's not like making a joke or something. He's just saying, oh look, I'm gonna go after this guy, it's like it's not a funny joke, it's not
Right.
even something like
He probably doesn't have a girlfriend.
Okay.
oh, he doesn't.
Nice troll. Okay. Here's what I think. Okay. In this type of cases, here's the two things that I look to think to myself whether someone actually meant or actually did something or whether they were just making an edgy joke. Usually I look to their background, right? Do they have a history of actually doing it? So for example, this could be seen as like begging the question, because then like, okay, what if they did in the past? Then how would you prove that, right? But I think there could be some situations where you would need to prove he did like dog someone or false flag someone in the past. You could use this as like circumstantial evidence. He has X behavior, therefore X behavior is likely to be repeated, right? This is used in court all the time, and then you could use him saying he would do it to then use more circumstantial evidence. It's literally just an admission, right? If he has I don't know Keemstar. Well, I know Keemstar, but I don't know his history. If he has a history of false flagging, then maybe he did. Maybe like he was making a joke on it, and then wanted to act upon it. Yeah.
I think he might have like flagged people in 2016. I know he's done a lot of shit in 2016. I'm too hard to remember.
But I think if I was in your situation, I would do research on like his before taking a stance on it, especially for a debate. Well, I don't know if people take debates as seriously either, but like especially before a debate, I would usually see his background to try to get as much of a solid case as I can.
He's had like he's had history of lying, slandering people, and going after people he's swatted. Smile for YouTube. He's done a lot of like worse shit than that. Like the Salvo leaks, not even the worst shit he's done. Like he's literally like that's another thing I don't understand why people like Keemstar, when Keemstar like admitted and like was proven with 100% evidence, and everyone that was there in the old days could say, yeah, this is true because this was proven, and I could show you the video that Smile for YouTube made if y'all want to go back to history. But the YouTube lawyer Keemstar admitted and swatted Smile for YouTube and claimed on his exposed video too, he was like, oh yeah, I did it because he was doing it to me. It's like he's
right. Okay.
has a track record
I feel like
swatting. So it's like I don't feel like
but that's
joking, especially when he said he was going to swat him and he actually swatted somebody. It's like I can't take any. We can't take anything Keemstar or any commentary person says. You just can't.
Okay, here's some things. So first, like when I say view into his history, I feel like we need to get more specific than just like, well, he did bad thing. So for example, if we're debating on like whether or not he truly meant that he was going to false flag Salvo, I think that's called. I think
Yeah.
that's how it's called.
Yeah.
For us to have this conversation, we would look back and say, okay, has he false flagged someone before? If the answer is yes, then you do have a good case. Maybe he did, right? Because now he has X behavior that is likely to be repeated. But if all the behavior he has before is different other things that also fall into the category of
Oh wait,
bad
no,
person,
he's had like
this
I
doesn't
think
really lead
he's-
to a
I think
conclusion.
he
Yeah.
did like admit like back in like 2020. Remember like him like saying he tried to get YouTube to take down Ethan Klein or something. Remember that? I
Okay,
need to pull that back
okay.
up real quick.
Yeah.
But that was like a lot of these situations like long ago. But it's like, look, it just looks sus. I believe it happened, and people want to not believe it. That's totally fine. This is America. I'm not gonna ban or like judge anybody if they don't want to believe it. But it's like gonna give my opinions, and these channels offer like opinions and facts that I see, and I'm going and look, reviewing all the evidence, reviewing all the stuff. My conclusion is Keemstar did it. And all the commentary people, did it too. And if
Okay.
people don't want to believe
The Ethan
me.
Klein. Okay. The Ethan Klein thing. I don't want to go into whether that happened or not because I generally like I don't want to get into the community shit. But if what you said did happen, then you can build a case upon this. You can use that as a basis for a position. He has false reported X channel before, therefore it's likely that he was planning to false flag Y channel now, right?
Yeah.
And then you can use the self-admission as like, well, it could be a joke, and in most cases I would assume it is, but given the history of this person, it most likely isn't. That's how you build the best case for it. That's how you would build it if you were to go to court or something. That's how you use circumstantial evidence. You stack them on each other as much as you can to build a reasonable take on, well, usually this wouldn't be enough, but given all the circumstantial evidence, it probably is the case, right? So if it is true that he did try to false flag Ethan Klein on like a basis of him not liking him or something, then you could look at it and build the claim that okay, he was probably being serious when he said he was going to false flag Salvo because of the history he has. But I feel like the way it was approached on the debate was not very productive and not very smart.
I thought it was awesome.
Getting into the semantics of doxing, I feel like that is a kind of forms that wasn't really needed to be open, because in the end of the day, even if it wasn't like the same type of doxing or it didn't fit the very hard definition of doxing, it would still be like something that is like is bad and almost mirrors doxing or something. It's like saying, it's like comparing a beanie bag to a chair. It's like you don't have to like call it a chair, but if you wanted to, there's nothing that would make it like super wrong to do, right? You can call a beanie bag a chair, and
Yeah.
for all effectively, that's what it is.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's kind of useless and time wasting to go like, well, actually, it isn't doxing because it's missing this one property in the definition from Oxford Dictionary. Like, okay, bro, it's the same thing basically, right? It's just missing one property, but still has the same wrongness, and the wrongness of it still has the same axiom, right? And the wrongness of doxing is releasing someone's personal information to the public with bad intention. And then the wrongness of this action that we don't consider quote unquote doxing is releasing someone's personal information not publicly. The only difference is the publicly part. For all purposes, it's the same action. You could just say, well, one is slightly worse than the other, but for all purposes, if one does one thing and doesn't do the and does like so, for example, if Keemstar was to say doxing is bad and did the private doxing bullshit, then that's pretty much hypocrisy anyway, because the axioms are still there. So yeah, I feel like the debate wasn't well prepared at all. two things is you should have. I feel like you should have done
I should have
more.
probably
Like
more like brought the next time I do debates. I need to do like. Problem is, like today, I didn't really have time to like put it. But I feel like I didn't do terrible. I just felt like I should have prepared more. But I feel like I didn't do terrible.
But I
But just
asked what was
because
the extent of your research?
all the leaks, like all the leaks I've seen in the group chat of the
yeah, I
Salvo
feel
leaks.
like when you want to prepare
And
to a
I've
debate,
that's the thing though. It's like it's not like I don't know anything.
Mhm.
Like I've known about this since November. And I've looked into all of this.
yeah, but I feel like you looked into the situation, but I feel like you should have also prepared more things besides being informed on the topic.
Yeah.
So one thing is, for example,
I've-
you weren't. Yeah, but like for example, you weren't fully prepared to like get into the semantical side of it, right?
Yeah.
So for example, if he was to ask you like, what do you mean by publishing? Well, I can't really define, right? Because we didn't get deep into it enough. I feel like that's one thing you could have done better. More research into the topic, not just what happened, but how you're arguing it and how are you going to argue? What is the defeater to your position, right? What you need to defend.
I think that's
And
fair,
obviously, if you want to argue, if you want to argue for doxing, you need to have two things: explain what doxing is, and then explain why it fits into the category of doxing, right? Yeah, I feel like the debate would have gone much smoother if you had done this type of preparations. But if you didn't have time for it,
I'm gonna go ahead and move it to Lounge Channel because I'm going to be streaming Jackbox with another streamer in the Lounge Channel. Y'all welcome to go join us as we transition to Jackbox
okay.
stream. Oh shit! I joined the wrong one. Hold on, wrong tab, guys. There we go. Shit, hold on. Alright, so we're about to play Jackbox in a minute. I'm sure y'all like the stream. I feel like the debate went well. Irvin, if you're watching this, you can jump on VC. Then I'm just gonna. Hello. Hello, whoever just joined. Hello.
Hello. I'm gonna mute Discord real quick and do a little introduction thing.
Alright.
I don't think everybody's here anyway, because I'm pretty sure
I just pinged everybody.
Blade. I think Blade wanted to play and shit. A couple of
you can be here in a second.
We can wait, I'm gonna wait like 10 minutes. If no one shows up, I'll probably just go to bed. Or probably just have a chill stream. What did y'all think about that little debate thing, I mean, I don't like I said, I mean, I feel like, Victor's Burns take was kind of fair. He's like there's points on both sides, which I think just this whole thing's just agree to disagree thing at this point. What's up, Blade Shoe?
Oh no.
What's up, Glitch? By the way, y'all live, so don't say some stupid shit. Which Move's live too.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm totally gonna say some stupid shit.
Say the N-word.
It's what I do.
Bananas.
No.
Nuts.
I'll be on here till like 1:30, and I gotta go to bed, so I'm gonna get up in the morning.
Okay.
But...
hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Oh yeah,
Still
I'm probably
tuning
not even
in.
gonna be playing.
Well, I'm gonna be live streaming, just so you're aware. If you're gonna be in here.
Yeah, I'm
Hmm.
still live streaming too. And I'm probably gonna change the time.
What's Dexter up to?
Okay.
Let's see.
So I have to somewhat behave myself. Okay.
Alright, so which one of the games do you guys want to start off with? I can go ahead and set it up.
No.
Fibbage 3, Survival of the Internet, Monster Seeking Monster, Bracketeering, and Civic Doodle.
Probably.
What was the one that had I can't remember the name of it. The one where they asked you a question and you picked the two of the funniest ones.
Quiplash?
Yeah, that's it.
Your stream is boring.
Okay, you don't have to participate.
You can be
Anyway,
in the audience.
I did that to Triton earlier. I posted a gif of Zero Kamakura walking away and said that below it.
I'm streaming, so if you can't handle that, then I will ask for you to get kicked.
Let's just being glitch.
Anyway,
Yeah, I'm just being glitch.
well, be polite, please. Anyway, so you guys want us to play the third one instead of the fourth one, then?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's up to you guys. I just know that's my favorite one.
Okay.
I'll be back in a bit. I
Uh,
gotta be AFK for a few minutes. We got
you
a
can
new
just
kitty
mute.
and she's hiding.
Oh. So while you're pulling that, I mean, Mrow, if you don't mind if we talk about the little debate thing on your stream, right?
You guys can talk about whatever. I'm still trying to get the game capture to pick up.
I got a
things.
mute button on my headset.
Just
so
mute.
I'm just gonna press that.
Alright. So, Tone, what did you think about the debate? Tone? What did you think about the debate that happened?
Could have gone better.
I think so. I mean, I don't think I'm entirely wrong, but I felt like I should have, I should have had more time to sit down and think of what I was going to say.
I mean, you got started really, really late.
Aggressive, yeah, and started late, and I was literally after I got done laundry, I literally just hopped on. I didn't even have no preparation or nothing. That's kind of on my end, but I don't feel like I said I don't feel like I was wrong. And audience, a lot of people think we both got good points, so I don't think there was a winner or loser in it.
Yeah. I don't know about the leaks or stuff to even have an opinion really, but if it was one of those deals where you do stuff in a group, unless it's leaked out of that group, how would you even prove that?
It happened in the actual group chat where they told him look, his Twitter's going down. Which I really wish we debated this. We should have had this discussion when it happened, when it was all fresh and everyone actually cared. Because then it would be easier to bring up because it's easier to find because it was coming out back then. But now it's a lot of everything just been swept up. It's it's hard to find a lot of stuff.
Mixer.
Which next time I do a debate on here, which I'm going to do more.
Did I just hear Mixer? God, I miss Mixer.
What even
an actual good competitor against Twitch?
What even happened to Mixer? I don't even know.
Basically, the George Floyd incident is what happened, and because of what the founder basically said some racial shit. So out of pure like scares, they decided to shut down Mixer because of it. I think Charlie talked about that on his YouTube channel.
Actually, I think I think I heard about it. I just forgot, and like it was I didn't really look into it. I should have, because it's like I wondered like what happened to Mixer, you know?
Yeah, it's just bad business.
Actually, I remember
fairness.
now. Like I remember I was modded for a tipster at the time, and he covered the whole Mixer thing.
I hope you guys get in the game.
Yeah, it's WCAL. Remember that you go to Jackbox TV to, put in your info and take part.
Well, what's the like? He just posted in like the lounge.
And yeah, I do apologize for getting kind of harsh there. It's just it's really disrespectful. Somebody says they're live streaming and you still like
Well, Glitch
go
is
on.
muted, so
It's principles for me.
yeah.
It's like
He's-
you just don't do that.
Before we start, is it okay if I go AFK and make a phone call real quick? Like I'm getting spammed by my IRL friends, and like I've been doing this debate. I gotta make sure everything's all right.
Oh, like
Which
I guess if it's like on like 1 or 2 minutes, because
no, it's gonna be like one or two. It's gonna be like probably like
we are in a live stream.
I know it's gonna be more.
I
Than
fucking hate.
And if
I'm going to throw.
And if I'm gone more than like 5 minutes, y'all can like start a round without me. Just go ahead and like live stream it in there, so like my stream could see it, and don't say the N word.
Okay.
I'm streaming Overwatch. All I'm doing is just basically just ruin everyone's fun. Because this game is dog shit, and I feel like everyone should.
I'm not gonna take long though, so I'm just gonna mute.
What, Jackbox?
No, like the phone call. I'll be back.
Ever since Overwatch 2 came out, like I practically haven't taken the game very seriously at all. So what I do is I usually just go play competitive, and then I just play as wrecking ball.
You could just play Jackbox with us.
I don't even know what game that is, in all fairness.
Okay, so it's a party game. Like it gives prompts. You put in answers. We have to pick between an answer that we like.
Oh, it's for Discord. Okay.
Sort of, kinda. You get in a browser on either your phone or your computer, and go to jackbox.tv. You put in a name, and then you type in the code for the game, and then you follow the prompts.
Okay.
This Jackbox TV. Jackbox.tv.
Yeah.
And the code for the room is WCAL.
Okay, I'm back.
What I'm doing right now is that I'm playing this game called Overwatch 2, which got a lot of controversy, and ever since the game launched with some dog shit, I'm practically throwing every game I come into contact with, because any person who plays this game seriously literally deserves to fucking lose.
You know,
So
as much as I liked
my whole-
Overwatch 1, Overwatch 2 is actual hot garbage.
Yeah, that's why I'm just. Yeah, that's why I'm playing as. That's why I'm only one tricking Wrecking Ball in that game.
Overwatch? You mean over trash?
Yeah, literally.
I
Whatever.
don't know what they were thinking when they made Overwatch 2. I really don't. All I
Money.
know is I tried it and it was garbage day one, and I was like, yeah, no.
It was fine until they started buffing characters and nerfing shit. That's literally how it goes all the time with that kind of game. And well, they're already complaining.
He left his stream on his chat, so his stream's not gonna see anybody playing the game.
That's funny.
Ba-ba-da-boo-wee.
Oh, it's Triton's own damn fault.
Yeah, I just started it. He'll figure it out.
All right. Everybody that wants to play this round in.
Yeah.
Why?
I'm here for the commentary.
I'm here for the stupidity.
Yeah, that's kind of why I play Overwatch. The
Okay.
tank
Give
roll's a
them a-
complete joke
Give
in
them
this
a
game.
cringe answer possible.
Okay, since nobody said anything, I'm gonna assume everybody's in the game that wants to be in the game.
Yeah,
I'm just-
the only difference is between Quiplash 2 and Quiplash 1, which is why I personally prefer the first one, is that at the end of Quiplash 2, there's usually the acronym game, like 9 out of 10 times. Where in the first game, Quiplash XL, I think it's in box 1. The last one is actually just a question.
Hey, LaFish, did you see me post the gift of Azuro Kamakura walking away saying, "Your stream is boring"?
Probably.
I posted that.
I actually have to pull out my iPad to get that shit.
Yeah, I posted it in general a bit ago while watching Triton stream.
Where's my question? It says round 1. Okay. There you go. Okay. There you go.
I'm back.
They started without you.
I gotta check the
I said-
iPad real quick.
I said give me
Keep it-
5 minutes. You're not
That
even
was
like
more
You
than 5
said
minutes.
you said go on without you if it was taking too long.
Yeah, I said 5 minutes.
Am I allowed to be X-rated?
I mean, if it's something I can show on Twitch, I guess it's fine. Just keep that in mind.
Like, can someone live stream it on the Discord just
I
so I
think
can
so.
watch it at least?
If you're a beautiful woman, you can get away with anything on Twitch.
Like, can someone stream it
Look
on the
at Amaranth.
Discord?
I don't know,
Oh,
maybe.
shut the fuck up.
Men have a massive disadvantage when it comes down to it. Now, in some scenarios, men do somewhat get their careers up there, but it takes a lot more than just exposing their bodies.
At least you're gonna be fucking done with stupid. I'm so sorry.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and then stream on my end. Y'all can watch Lady Murphy stream on Twitch. Y'all want. Thanks for coming out. Join the Discord if you want to continue. Play Jackbox with us. I'll see y'all the next stream later.